Hello and welcome. How are they feeling about you right now? The person on your mind, what are their current feelings for you? We have four decks to choose from. Deck one, the Trip and Wait Tarot with the frog or the toad. Two, the Starman Tarot with the crystal ball. 3, the Flower Child Tarot with the Poison Apple, and 4, the Black Light Tarot with the Cauldron. Take your time, select the deck you feel most drawn to. Welcome back. If you chose deck 1, the Trip and Wait Tarot with this wee frog or toad, right? It's possible that somebody feels like they've been kissing a frog. This could be about renewal, rebirth, sudden leaps. Perhaps this connection happened quite suddenly. Things were moving really fast, right? Your person could be about to take a leap of faith in some way, right? This could be about the resurrection or rebirth of your connection. I'm feeling some kind of cleansing from this as well, but let's see how they are feeling about you. Spirit, for my pile 1 viewer, please tell, how is the person on their mind feeling about them right now? What are their current feelings? For my pile 1 viewer, please, Spirit. Okay, this person knows how they feel, right? This person is a very strong character. I feel like this person is very focused. I'm feeling a strong masculine or very assertive, almost aggressive energy. This person may have come on really strong in the past. This person may have come on very strong. I'm feeling strong energy of sexual chemistry and desire here, right? As well. Okay, this card wants to come out. We do have some very strong Leo energy with the strength and the sun. This person, your person, or yourself could have sun, moon, ascendant, and Liam. Leo, maybe Liam is somebody's name. Where did that come from? Is somebody dealing with a Liam? Are you Liam? Right? So either you or your person could have sun, moon, ascendant in Leo, or perhaps a stellium, or strong fifth house placements. In any case, regardless of signs, there's a lot of passion here, right? This person, I was feeling a strong masculine or assertive, almost aggressive energy, a very strong sexual attraction this person has for you. I feel like this person is thinking about the good times. Spirit, please tell us more. How are they feeling about my pile? Wow, Queen of Wands, more Leo energy. Leo, 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 Leo. Has anybody got their sun, moon, ascendant, or stellium in Leo, or perhaps a strong fifth house placement or energies, right? We've got very powerful Leo energy here. This person is absolutely on fire for you. They think you are hot, hot, hot. They can't stop thinking about you. I do feel like this person's thinking about sex, right? Definitely that is on their mind. They're thinking about good times. I feel like this person does have a lot of respect for you. I feel, I don't know why, but I do feel things have been quite heavy, difficult. This person wants to release any negativity. It could be that this person has come on very, very strong. They may have actually been hot and cold with you. And I feel like it's almost like they're ready to be on good behaviour. I don't know why that's coming through. Spirit, please tell us more. How do they feel about my pile 1 viewer right now? How do they feel? The Tower, we've got very unexpected energy here, right? Things could change very suddenly. I was feeling when we had this wee frog, this wee toad, that things maybe happened very suddenly with this person when you met them. It could have happened very, very quickly, right? Queen of Cups, Four of Cups. So something has happened that's been a little bit disheartening, right? Something's happened between you guys. This person may have let you down. It's been a little bit disheartening. I do feel a Scorpio energy coming through, particularly with this Ten of Wands here as well. Even though this is fire energy, this is often about excess, right? Too much obsession, right? And with this Queen of Cups, I'm feeling like there's been some obsession, right? Somebody could have some strong Scorpio placements. I feel like this person's behavior has let you down, right? It does feel like they are constantly thinking about you, fantasizing about you, right? You are never off of this person's mind. You're on this person's mind all the time. They have your images tattooed on their brain, right? They have their images of you. I feel like they are looking at pictures of you constantly. I feel like you may be posting beautiful pictures of yourself. Maybe you've been away on vacation, maybe you've been on a wee trip, maybe you've been posting new images on your socials where you're looking absolutely fantastic, and this person is seeing them and like, oh my god, what on earth, right? Or maybe they have a stash of photographs of you on their phone, right? Whatever they have access to, however they can see you, they are looking constantly, they're thinking about you all the time, right? I do feel like this person, if you guys have been in any kind of no contact, this person is definitely going to be suddenly jumping back into your life, right? And I feel like this is happening soon. If there's any no contact at all going on here, this person's going to be suddenly jumping in. They are at breaking point, right? They're thinking about you non-stop. You're in their mind when they wake up in the morning, when they go to sleep at night. You're the first thing they think about, you're the last thing they think about, they're dreaming about you. Spirit, please tell us more. How does my pile 1 viewers person feel about them right now? I feel like you may have had to stand your ground and be very strong with this person. You've shown a considerable amount of willpower and independence. This person does respect you. Spirit, how do they feel? We have Taurus energy, so they may have been a little bit stubborn, inflexible. I do feel that possessiveness as well, right? There's definitely a possessive energy here, and I feel like they are in some way, shape or form at breaking point. So if they've been resistant, stubborn, if there's any kind of no contact, I do feel like that's about to shift. Spirit, please tell us more. How do they feel about my pile 1 viewer? Okay, we've got 2 cards here. We've got the 9 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles. This person feels like you're a dream come true, right? You are their wish fulfillment. I do feel like your energy has shifted. You're not sure that you're on the same page with this person, right? Because in some way, shape or form, they've let you down a wee bit. They've let you down, and something about their behavior needs to change, right? And you're not sure that you're on the same page. They're feeling like you're perfect, you're their wish fulfillment. I feel like they have been stubborn or willful in the past. as well, right? But I do feel like things are switching up quite rapidly here. Spirit, how do they feel about my pile one viewer? Wow, you are the Queen of Wands. Maybe they're the Queen of Wands, but I'm feeling your energy is radiant, right? Your energy is so powerfully magnetic, radiant. If you're not a Leo, you could be Sagittarius, Aries. In any case, you are radiating a powerful magnetism to this person. They find you irresistibly attractive. Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel about my pile one viewer? How do they feel about them right now? Okay, there's a wee bit of conflict or aggression. I was feeling some kind of aggression from this person, right? Maybe they've come on too strong with you. Maybe they've come on too strong. Maybe you saw that as a red flag. Maybe you have been thinking, are they for real? Is this somebody to take seriously or somebody to worry about? Can I trust this person? Right? Because it could be that this person's really assertive or just a little bit too much, right? But like I say, if you're in any kind of no contact, they are coming back quickly, right? Possibly within the next week. I was feeling a little bit of a Scorpio vibe from that Queen of Cups that we pulled earlier, or the Queen of Cups that was on the bottom of the deck. I was feeling a little bit of a Scorpio vibe, right? There's some jealousy perhaps going on. I feel like this person is having a hard time dealing with their emotions that they're keeping to themselves, right? The emotions that they're keeping to themselves, that they're not sharing right now, they are having a hard time dealing with it. They could be feeling really jealous, possessive, paranoid, worried, anxious that they're going to lose you to somebody else, because I do feel like the possibility is that you're posting some seriously hot pictures, or this person knows, right, that you are so attractive and you're not going to hang about if they're going to waste your time. They know that they're maybe going to have to compete and fight for your affection and attention, right? Wow, let's see where we are going from here. Spirit, what more can you tell us, please? How does the person on my pile one viewer's mind feel about them right now? We have Earth energy. Somebody could have some Virgo. I'm feeling possibly a Leo Virgo cusp for someone. Somebody could have been born around about the Leo Virgo cusp. That could also be a significant time. We do have Taurus energy here and fixed energy with the world. So somebody could have a strong Taurus placement, Sun, Moon, Ascendant as well. Spirit, how do they feel about my pile one viewer right now? Okay, Capricorn, they're serious. This person's serious. This person wants something more grounded, right? I do feel like this person's feelings, looking at this tower, it just feels like this person's feelings have been all over the place. They're struggling to deal with perhaps jealousies, right? They're feeling jealous, they're feeling possessive, they're struggling to deal with the intensity of their emotion, right? And this person's also, I feel, struggling to deal with how much desire they have for you. But I do feel like this person wants to ground things with you, right? It feels like maybe so far things are a little bit up in the air, right? There's an energy of having to compete and fight for your attention or affection, right? It feels like this person wants to ground and stabilize your relationship, your connection. They want something more real, right? With substance and a view to a secure long-term commitment, right? This person's serious about you. Spirit, please tell us more. We have the 11th house and the 9th house. This person could be possibly overseas. This could be somebody that you met online for somebody, right? We do have some Sagittarius energy, some Aquarius energy, but I'm feeling more a perhaps distant connection, right, with this world energy. You could be in different countries, in different parts of the world. You maybe met this person online on a social platform, or maybe for somebody a dating app, right? It does feel like this person's definitely, if you didn't meet them online, this person's paying attention to anything you are publicly posting, right, on any social media platform, right? But there's high hopes here. This person has very high hopes. This person feels a high level spiritual connection with you. I feel like they want to be, for some reason, on their best behavior, because I feel like they've done something that has upset you. Let's grab one of these. Spirit, how do they feel about my pile one viewer right now? We have honesty. We started off with the Ace of Swords, right? Which is, like I said, this person knows what they want. They're in no doubt at all. They know. They've got a very clear mind when it comes to you, right? This person wants to talk as well. For anybody who is in no contact, your person wants to talk, right? This person wants to be completely honest with you, be courageous about their feelings, open up and truthfully express how they feel for you, right? I do feel like you can trust them, even though maybe they've given you reason to doubt them thus far, right? It does feel like they're ready to put in the effort and prove that they can, that not they can trust you, that you could trust them. Spirit, please tell us more. How do they feel? We have love, adore, admire, enchantment. How do they feel right now about my pile one viewer, please? Spirit, we have children, young childhood, playful. We do have a very playful energy, right? Double whammy of the Queen of Wands, that sun right at the centre here, the Nine of Cups, the ninth house. I mean, this is a fun, playful, young energy. So either you or your person could be quite young, right? You could be quite young. Maybe you've been having fun with this person and you're just not sure whether they want more than that or not, right? Maybe somebody watching this does have a child with this person, but I feel like whether you're young or not, it just feels like this person feels young and playful. This feels like a fun connection, right? It feels like you may have had a lot of fun with this person and you're not entirely sure where it's going, right? Even if you have gone no contact, this person definitely still has very, very strong feelings for you, right? So let's grab one of these and then we'll get some messages. Spirit, please, how do they feel about my pile one viewer right now? How do they feel about my pile one viewer right now? We have passion. Passion is the driving force that propels you forward, representing your love and commitment. When you feel passion, you are moving toward what you truly desire, and your heart is full of endless power. You make this person feel alive. You make them feel young. You make them feel alive. They're full of passion, adoration, and admiration for you, right? Double whammy of the Queen of Wands and the Sun. Definitely very strong Leo energy. Whether you or your person have this in your chart or not, this person has so much passion for you. Leo season could be significant, right? As we move toward the end of this month, if you're watching at the time of recording, Leo season is going to be significant in this connection. Spirit, how do they feel about my pile one viewer right now, please? How do they feel about them right now? Can we give it another go? So for anyone who is in no contact or separation, just know this person is totally still in love with you. They definitely want another chance. I had to lose you to find myself. I was feeling like maybe this person's had some toxic behavior with jealousy, right? Anger issues, maybe, right? This person's had to deal with some stuff and they want to do better. They want to behave in a better manner for you. They just want to make more effort, right? There's like I was feeling a cleansing with this wee frog, like a cleansing of energy, right? This person has been detoxing in some way, and they want to leap in and just bring their best self forward. Spirit, please tell us more. How do they feel about my pile one viewer right now? I reacted in anger. I'm sorry. I was definitely feeling aggression, right? And this person, I feel, is still feeling that way, but they're not gonna show it in an unhealthy manner, right? Anger is an energy. Anger can be powerful depending on how you use it, right? But I feel like this person's going to use it to fight for you, right? Not against you. Spirit, how do they feel about my pile one viewer right now, please? I dream about you every night. You are the first thing on their mind in the morning. You are the last thing on their mind when they go to bed, right? You're on their mind while they're sleeping. This person is dreaming about you, fantasizing about you, visualizing being with you, right? Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel? My heart skips a beat every time I see you, every time I see your pictures, every time I see you post, or your video, your videos, your photographs. My heart skips a beat every single time. How do they feel, Spirit? I've been such a fool. So this person feels like they've messed up, right? And they want to do better. Can I meet your expectations? At the bottom of the deck, they're hoping that they can, right? They see you as somebody who is very high value, right? Very high value. They want to do better. They want to bring their best self forward. Let's grab some of these wee messages. Spirit, please tell us anything else you can about my pile one viewers, person's current feelings for them. How do they feel about them right now? Nothing compares to you. I thought you lied to me. This person may have been a wee bit jealous, right? They may have imagined something, right? They may have got paranoid, worried, suspicious, imagined something that wasn't true, and they reacted in anger because they were feeling jealous. They thought you lied. They have no hidden agenda, and maybe now they realise that neither did you, neither do you. Spirit, please tell us more. How do they feel about my pile one viewer? Baby, I love you. How do they feel about my pile one viewer right now? I want you back. I will never forget you. I should have trusted my heart. I feel it too. So this could be very mutual. All this passion, right? All this obsession, passion, all the desire. I feel, although you could be questioning with the Two of Pentacles in the centre here, you could be thinking, are we on the same page? Is this person right for me? I'm not so sure, right? But if you have been feeling this passionate way about them, then definitely they are on the same page, right? But I do feel like this person is going to take a leap back in all of a sudden, right? Possibly within the next week, but definitely by Leo season. If you're watching at the time of recording and you're in no contact, this person's leaping back in for renewal. I feel like this person wants you with a passion. So I hope this reading has been of some value. I wish you all the best. Welcome back. If you chose deck 2, the Starman Tarot, with this wee crystal ball. I feel like your person has some kind of vision for a future with you, right? I do feel like this person has a lot of ideas about what they want to see the future look like with you, and they could be about to put those ideas, intentions into action, right? This is a positive sign that your person's thinking about a future, right? Let's have a look and see how they feel about you right now. Spirit, for my pile 2 viewer, please tell, how does the person on their mind feel about them right now? How do they feel about my pile 2 viewer right now? We have the 7 of Pentacles. So you may have invested time in this person. You may have known them for quite some time. The 7 of Pentacles is slow growth, but it's growth, and it's often about energy investment, right? We have the 2 of Cups. So this person's energy is invested. It feels like this person's energy is invested in this connection. They feel a lot of beautiful, fond, loving feelings for you. We've got the 6 of Wands. This person feels lucky. This person has unconditional, genuine feelings and intentions for you. This person feels very lucky to have you in their life. Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel? We have the 2 of Swords. So maybe there's been some kind of time out or pause in your connection, right? I'm feeling a peaceful energy from this 2 of Swords, right? It does feel like things are balanced, mutual. I'm feeling balance. I'm feeling harmony. I'm feeling mutual feelings on both sides here. Spirit, please tell us more. How do they feel about my pile 2 viewer right now? We have Death. So it's possible that you have separated, or you're on some kind of break, there's some kind of pause, right? This Death energy is also life changing, right? From death comes rebirth. Endings are beginnings. So it doesn't necessarily mean death is over, right? That is not true. Death seldom means that it's over, right? Completely over, right? It's transformational energy. So you have changed this person's life on a grand scale. Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel about my pile 2 viewer right now? We've got the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Cups. We've got balanced energy, a very powerful magnetic pull. This person feels towards you, a very powerful magnetic pull. Spirit, how are they feeling right now about my pile 2 viewer, please? We have the beautiful Lovers. We also have the 10 of Pentacles, the Prince of Cups. This person, like I was feeling from the 2 of Cups, has unconditional love for you, right? This person is a romantic. This person is grand. I feel like they're feeling that they're in deep, right? This person's energy is invested in you. 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, they're invested. They could certainly want a long-term future and commitment with the 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers here, Prince of Cups. This is about proposal, right? This is about marriage, proposal, right? Let's do it. Let's tie the knot, right? Let's be in this together forever energy, right? 10 of Pentacles, Lovers. This person's very romantic. You've changed their life. They're thinking about the future, right? We started off with that wee crystal ball. We just saw the 10 of Pentacles. This person has some kind of vision. They're thinking about the future. They're thinking about taking action. I feel a sense of purpose here. Spirit, please clarify, how do they feel about my pile 2 viewer? This person thinks you're divine, right? This person thinks you're like divine, beautiful, perfection. You could have some strong Virgo energy in your chart. Spirit, please tell us more. How do they feel about my pile two viewer? Two of Cups, Two of Wands, Two of Wands, Two of Swords. We've got a lot of twos here, right? Balance, harmony. I feel Two of Swords. Wow, double whammy of the Two of Swords, double whammy of the Two of Wands. So it's possible that you've maybe known this person for like 2 months, but I was feeling like you've invested time in each other, or at least this person wants to invest their time in you. This person, your person, the person on your mind wants to invest their time in this relationship, right? Excuse me. I feel like maybe they haven't quite expressed that yet, though, right? But yeah, with all these twos, maybe you've only known them for a couple of weeks or a couple of months. Maybe you've been on some kind of break for a couple of weeks. Time for reflection, meditation, self-love, right? Maybe you've had a wee break here. Spirit, please tell us more. How do they feel about my pile two viewer right now? How do they feel right now? Double whammy of the Six of Wands. We've got a lot of double whammies here, right? This person feels like you're the best thing that's ever happened to them. Even if you are on a break, this person feels like you're the best thing that has ever happened to them. Tell us more. How do they feel right now? How do they feel right now? This person could be crushed. Maybe you dumped them, right? We've got Death with the Ten of Swords. Maybe you dumped them. Maybe after investing some time, or maybe things were moving slowly. The Seven of Pentacles can be about slow growth, right? Maybe things were moving too slowly for you, and maybe you dumped them. Maybe you weren't sure about this person, right? This person's feeling crushed right now, possibly, right? With the Death and the Ten of Swords here, this person could be feeling crushed. This person could possibly, I'm going back to that Prince of Cups. I don't know why I'm feeling a musical energy, but with the double whammy of the Six of Wands, maybe this person's been posting some songs, music videos on public view on the social media platforms so that you could see it. They're trying to connect with you through music. For somebody, I feel like that is relevant. Spirit, please tell us more. How do they feel about my pile two viewer right now? We have Justice. More balance. There's a lot of balance here with all the twos, right? With all the twos, and when I pulled the Two of Swords initially, I was feeling the balance, right? I am feeling a mutual energy. However you are feeling about them, it is mutual. Please tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel right now about my pile to viewer? The Magician with the Lovers. This person has intention, right? I felt with the crystal ball, this person has some kind of intention. They've got ideas for a future, what they want to see happen in the future. And I was feeling like they may be thinking about how they can put those ideas and intentions into action, right? And I feel like they are going to do that. We have the Lovers with the Magician, High Priestess. Maybe there has been a wee period of silence between you, right? Maybe you are in no contact. Maybe you did dump this person, or things just drifted apart a little bit for a wee while with you guys. But in any case, if that is the case, that you're on some kind of break, this person is crushed, right? And they haven't yet expressed that to you, but they could be trying to express it through music, right? I don't know why I'm feeling that, but I do feel like they could be posting videos, music videos, songs for you to listen to, or hopefully for you to listen to. Let's get some more energy. Spirit, how do they feel about my pile two viewer right now? Aries, action. I was feeling that this person's going to be taking action, right? Whatever their dream, vision, hopes for a future with you are, And I do feel like they have unconditional, genuine, deep love for you, right? They maybe needed some time to focus on self love, as perhaps have you. But I do feel like maybe you're not on a break as such, but with the Death and the Ten of Swords energy here, there's been some kind of crushing blow to this person's ego, perhaps, right? And this person does want to take action. They don't want to lose you, right? This person wants to put their intention with you into action. Tell us more, Spirit. How are they feeling right now? The Sun, they're feeling hopeful, positive, passionate, right? This person has a lot of passionate desire for you. This person wants to see you, right? We've got the Moon, cue up the cuddles. We have deep feelings here. This person wants to see you. This person wants to touch you, hug you, be close to you. Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel about my pile? To viewer right now, we have stellium energy. It says stop obsessing, but I don't agree with that. Sometimes obsession is a good thing. It's not always bad, right? It's not always bad. It really depends on what we do with the energy, right? It can be focused in a positive way, but in any case, this person's obsessed with you, right? You might not know this, right? This person could have some strong Scorpio energy. We've got that Death card here, right? We've got obsession. There could be some Scorpio in this person's chart or a powerful Pluto placement. If not, it really just means that this person's obsessing over you. Spirit, please tell us more. How do they feel about my pile? Two of you are right now. How do they feel? We have sixth chakra. The energy of the third eye chakra supports our inner sight and intuitive abilities. This person has a vision, right? This person is seeing a future, right? Third eye chakra, our inner sight. This person can see a future with you. This person intuitively, psychically feels that there is a future here, right? And I feel like they have high hopes that this is going to be the case. Spirit, please tell us more. How are they feeling about my pile two viewer right now? How are they feeling? We have family, blood ties, inner circle with that Moon energy. This is definitely the energy of family, right? We did see the Ten of Pentacles, right? And I was feeling this person wants a future, right? A marriage, perhaps, right? The Lovers. We saw the Ten of Pentacles. This person wants a family with you. Please tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel about my pile to viewer right now? We have access granted, social media, fake profile, hiding. Okay, we did see the High Priestess, which is very secretive energy. The Death card can be some Scorpio energy. We have obsession with the stellium, right? So possibly this person has had to use a fake profile to get access to your social media, right? Possibly this person has been in hiding and secretly watching you recently. If you guys are on some kind of break, maybe you did dump this person, block this person, and maybe they are secretly watching you. Spirit, please tell us more. How are they feeling right now? We have dilemma. This is a situation of difficult choices, leaving you feeling torn. When a dilemma arises, it reminds you to examine the issue from multiple perspectives, look for hidden opportunities. You will always find a way out, even if it seems difficult at the moment. We did have a lot of twos, right? And sometimes the Two of Wands and Two of Swords does point to some kind of dilemma, right? So maybe you're feeling this way. Maybe you're feeling like you don't know what to do about this person, right? You're not sure about this person, but I do feel like deep down there are mutual feelings here. I think we should get some message cards and find out more about what they are. Spirit, please tell us more. How does my pile 2 viewers person truly feel about them right now? What are their current feelings? You turn me on so much. So this person feels very turned on by you, coming out on top of that Aries, hot, fire, passionate energy. You feel like home to me, coming out on top of the moon with the family energy, right? Blood ties, inner circle, family, right? The moon, attachment, the home, right? 4th house energy. You feel like home to me. Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel? I just can't find the right words. Maybe they've been in this dilemma situation. They're stuck. They're feeling crushed. They've been on a downward spiral in some way, right? With the Death, the 10 of Swords, they've been on some kind of downward spiral. They have been needing some time to think. They're just stuck at a little bit of a crossroads, not sure what to say or how to go about it right now. But just know that is going to change, right? That is going to change if that is the case. Spirit, how do they feel about my pile 2 viewer right now? How do they feel? The emotional roller coaster is killing me. Wow. On top of the Death with the 10 of Swords, it feels like this person's had a difficult time recently. I don't want to fight anymore. How do they feel? Please, I can't get over you. So we do have a double whammy of the 2 of Wands, right? I don't want to fight anymore. Sometimes the 2 of Wands can be about some kind of tug of war, right? Difficulty seeing eye to eye, a tug of war, right? So maybe you have had a really difficult time with this person. It seems to have come to an end for now, right? But this person's coming back if that is the case, and it is going to be your decision to make whether you want to have a future with them. Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel right now about my pile 2 viewer? What do I mean to you? They're not sure if you still love them, if you care about them, if they mean anything to you. So they're a little bit unsure about that. What do you want from me? What do I mean to you? What do you want from me? They don't know. They feel like they're exhausted emotionally. They've been on a roller coaster. They're maybe feeling quite depleted, or they have been, right? They're going to step back up. They're coming back with a bang, right? They're definitely going to rise from this. Spirit, please tell us more. How are they feeling? I just needed some time, right? Maybe you both have just needed a wee time out. When things get really intense, the best thing to do is just take a step back, chill out, center yourself. I feel like you've both needed some time for self-love. Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel about my pile 2 viewer right now? Oh, they are keeping their feelings hidden right now. We were being tested, so maybe it feels like you guys have been through a series of trials and tribulations, right? I wasn't looking for love. This could have happened quite unexpectedly, this connection. Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel right now about my pile 2 viewer? How do they feel, please? How do they feel about my pile 2 viewer right now? You are so beautiful. I can't get over you. I was feeling when I pulled the 9 of Pentacles, you may have some Virgo energy in your chart, but in any case, this person feels like you are divine, you are perfect, right? You're so beautiful, I can't get over you. Lovers, we did see the Ten of Pentacles. This person can see you in their future. They are coming back if you're in no contact. It's going to be up to you to make that decision whether you want them or not. So I do hope this reading has been of some value. I wish you all the best. Welcome back. If you chose deck 3, the Flower Child Tarot with the Poison Apple. So maybe there's been some kind of toxic situation going on here. There could be some interference from toxic people, right? I'm feeling some kind of envy, jealousy. Somebody has interfered in this connection in some way, is the vibe I'm getting. Let's see what the tarot have to say. How is your person feeling about you right now? Spirit, for my pile 3 viewer, please tell, how does the person on their mind feel about them right now? How do they feel about my pile 3 viewer right now, please? Obsessed. They're carrying a burden. They're carrying a burden. They're not wanting to let go. They're freaking out. This person's freaking out. This person doesn't want to let go of you. There's a heaviness upon them, right? They feel like they've messed up. Spirit, how do they feel? Oh dear, this person could be paying the price for their stupidity in some way, right? There's a big shift taking place inside them. I feel like there's a higher level awareness here for some reason. There's a higher level awareness, right? This person could have seriously messed up. They've maybe made a bad decision. They've made the wrong decision. Possible toxic family members have been involved or interfering in this connection. Somebody's interfered. There's been a third party interference, right? Whether this is a so-called friend, toxic family members, somebody who was jealous of your connection has maybe somehow stepped in the way. Perhaps your person's made some kind of bad decision and now they are regretting this. Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel about my pile 3 viewer right now? How do they feel? How do they feel about my pile 3 viewer right now? Okay, so the situation has come full circle. A situation with this person has come full circle. They may feel like it's over, but from your perspective, not theirs, right? Because their perspective has shifted. There's been some kind of higher self level activation, awakening, realization that this person's messed up badly, right? They may, as I say, have made a very poor decision and they're currently regretting it because they have very strong feelings for you, right? Very, very strong feelings for you. There's been tears, there's been a lot of freaking out going on here. And I feel like this person has really been freaking out, but it does feel like it's because of their own actions and possibly a third party, toxic, poisonous, envious, jealous interference. Spirit, please tell us more. How do they feel about my pile 3 viewer right now? How do they feel right now? This person wants to release this heavy load that they're carrying, right? They feel like they want to let it go. They are totally obsessed and fixated. So I'm going to say that this person is totally obsessed and fixated on you. They are not happy with the way the situation is. They may have been a little bit stubborn, though, up until this point. They may have yet not really opened up and expressed this. They may have been a little bit resistant. Even now, they could still be a little bit resistant, but just know there's a huge shift in this person's mind, perception, perspective, right? Even if they haven't opened up yet, if you are in separation, right, and this person's been resistant to drop the guard and get real and tell you how it really is, right? Just know they're really not happy with the situation, right? And they are 100% fixated. Tell us more. How do they feel about my pile 3 viewer right now? Pisces, sensitive, tender, deep, flowing emotions, but in combination with the 3 of Swords, I'm definitely feeling floods of tears here, right? This is water, this is Neptune, right? This is very emotional energy. This person has been shedding tears over you, even if they haven't expressed this. We have the Lovers. Somebody may have made a mistake, or maybe not a mistake for you if it's you that has potentially started seeing somebody new, dating somebody new, right? If it's them that's done it, they have definitely realised that that was a mistake. That was the wrong thing to do, right? But this person could possibly be seeing you moving on with somebody else. Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel about my pile 3 viewer right now? How do they feel about my pile 3 viewer right now? This person wants to talk. This person wants to drop the guard. This person wants to get real. This person wants to be honest. If you have not heard from this person, if you're in separation, you haven't heard from them, they're going to be stepping up, right? They're coming forward to you. So even if they've not expressed, they've been secretly holding on to these feelings and knowing that they've messed up badly, they may have appeared to move on. You may be the one that's moving on and they're seeing this and regretting it. But whatever the situation is, this person's fixated on you, right? They're really upset and they're going to be dropping the guard and talking about that. They're going to be opening up about their feelings, right? That guard is definitely coming down. Spirit, tell us more. How do they feel? I feel like the feelings are mutual here. I'm going to say deep down, whatever's happened, I feel like the feelings are mutual. Tell us more. What are their current feelings for my pile 3 viewer? We've got the Hierophant here, so somebody could have some strong Taurus energy. I was feeling this person's fixated on you, right? Taurus does not quit. Taurus is unstoppable energy, right? This is pure fixation. Tell us more. How are they feeling about my pile 3 viewer right now? Pluto, Scorpio, obsessive energy. I was feeling this person's totally obsessed, right? This is transformational. This is death, life, rebirth, right? Whatever has come to an end, can we renew this? Can it be renewed? Can we start again, right? I feel like this is very intense emotion. This person has very intense emotion. Spirit, please tell us more. How are they feeling right now about my pile 3 viewer? We have the 10th house. Keep it professional. Okay. I feel like this is ambitious energy, right? This person's very driven, perhaps, very ambitious. It could be that somebody has been overworked, right? Workaholic energy could also have been a factor somehow in this connection. Somebody could have been working too much to the detriment of this connection, right? But I feel like this is very ambitious, big, energy. Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel? The 9th house, expanding your point of view. So there's a hope, there's positive energy for a higher level of commitment, right? I was feeling this person's higher self. The 9th house does also deal with the higher mind, the higher self, and I was feeling a higher self activation of some sort in this person's mind, perspective, perception, viewpoint. There's been a huge shift, right? There's a higher level awareness of the depth of this connection and the meaning of this connection. Somehow, tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel about my pile 3 viewer? We have soul. The energy of the soul activates our connection to the part of us that is closer to the higher realms. The higher realms, God and the divine, right? This person feels very connected to you on a high level, right? Whatever's gone wrong, there's been a massive shift in this person's awareness and understanding of this connection. Tell us more, Spirit, please. How do they feel? We have anxiety. Wow, this wanted to come straight out on top of the 9 of Swords. This person has been freaking out, totally freaking out, right? Scared, panicked, freaking out, sleepless nights. They're not happy. Tell us more. How do they feel right now? We have love affair, dirty little secret, down low. I was feeling that maybe, this is not going to apply to everybody that watches us, right? But maybe somebody made a bad decision, they made the wrong decision, and they got with somebody else. And only after all this has happened have they come to realise the importance and the depth of this connection and their feelings for you, right? So somebody may have cheated, or they may have moved on too fast, right? They maybe made a mistake. Sadly, this person has learned the hard way. If this is what they have done, believe me, they are suffering now. Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel about my pile 3 viewer right now? Shame, right? So for anybody who has been cheated on, right, lied to, if anybody did have an affair or move on too quickly with somebody new, possibly a toxic, envious, jealous person interfered in this connection and somehow took your person away from you for a bit, right? If this is what's happened for you, just know that your person is absolutely ashamed of themselves, right? They're absolutely ashamed of what they have done, right? They know they have completely messed up and they are feeling shameful. Please tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel about my pile 3 viewer right now? How do they feel right now about my pile 3 viewer? This was resistant, right? But I feel like it's relevant because would you even believe me, right? It feels like this person has got a lot that they want to say to you. They just feel that they've messed up so badly. They're not sure that you would believe them, even if they do come forward, which I feel like they're going to come forward and tell you the absolute truth, right? This is absolute, direct, straight to the point, honest, no uncertain terms energy. This person's going to get very honest and straight to the point with you, right? But they are or have been doubting that you will believe them, right? Because they've messed up. If they have been with somebody else, understandably, they're going to feel like you're not going to trust them, right? I look at your pictures every day. This person's obsessed with you. Spirit, please tell us more. How do they feel right now about my pile 3 viewer. I was wrong. I made the wrong decision. I made a poor choice. I messed up, right? I miss the sound of your voice. How do they feel about my pile 3 viewer right now? I'm watching you. I'm totally obsessed with you. Totally obsessed with you. How do they feel, Spirit, please? No one has ever made me feel like you do, right? No one. And no one ever will. I feel like this person's totally obsessed. There's very intense emotion here, right? Very deep feelings. Nobody has made them feel like you do. We've got, you are my best friend. I don't want to fight anymore. Spirit, how do they feel about my pile 3 viewer? So this person's really missing your connection. Tell us more. How are they feeling about my pile 3 viewer right now, please, Spirit? No hidden agenda. This person wants to get completely real, completely honest with you, straight up energy. I should have treated you better. This person is definitely regretful. Baby, I love you. How do they feel right now, Spirit? For my pile 3 viewer. How do they feel? We misunderstood one another. So maybe there has been some misunderstandings, right? Would you even believe me? Maybe there has been, but it feels like if there has been some misunderstandings, it is likely their fault, right, over something that they have done that they shouldn't have done, right? But this person knows that they should have treated you better, right? They want to come clean about their feelings, anything else that has gone on. They want to be completely honest with you. This person is obsessed and very regretful for anything they've done to mess things up. So I hope this reading has made some sense to you. I do wish you all the very best. Welcome back if you chose deck 4, the Black Light Tarot with the Wee Cauldron. Okay, so there could be some very deep emotions going on here, right? Beneath the surface. I don't know why I'm feeling a Cancerian and Capricorn vibe. Somebody watching this could be a Cancerian, your person could be a Capricorn, or vice versa. I'm feeling the opposite energy, right? So whether you've got Cancer, Capricorn in your chart or not, I'm feeling that opposition energy. You may have a lot of oppositions in your chart for some reason, in your synastry with your person. I'm feeling very deep feelings here though, right? I'm feeling a clingy energy as well. So let's just see where this goes. Spirit, please, for my pile 4 viewer, how is the person on their mind feeling about them right now? What are their feelings for my pile 4 viewer right now? Spirit, how do they feel? The Magician. I was feeling a mercurial magic touch. Somebody could have Gemini in their energy as well, possibly. Cancer, Gemini energy somebody could have going on. Somebody could be born close to the cusp between Gemini and Cancer, or have neighbouring planets, right? Sun in Gemini with neighbouring Cancer planets, or vice versa, possibly, right? This person has been trying to manifest you, or somebody's manifesting the other person, right? There's a hint of the magic touch going on here with this Magician. Spirit, please, how do they feel about my pile 4 viewer right now? How do they feel about my pile 4 viewer right now. I feel like this person is very disciplined for some reason. Again, I'm going back to that Capricorn energy I was feeling. Like there's a strong sense of focus, discipline, determination, right? This person wants their luck to change, perhaps, with you. Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel about my pile for viewer? You could be the Gemini, possibly. You could have some strong Gemini energy. How do they feel about my pile for viewer right now? The Emperor. This person may kind of feel like they're in control, or I am feeling a kind of tug of war here, almost, right? Again, I was feeling some Cancerian vibes from this wee cauldron, so there could be some strong Cancerian energy, right? There's hidden emotion. I feel like there's deep emotions beneath the surface. I feel like they're going to boil up and boil over, right? But for now, maybe there's been some kind of tug of war. I'm feeling a sense of discipline, willpower here, like a battle of wills almost, right? That tug, that opposite energy I was feeling from the cauldron, whether the signs of Cancer, Capricorn, or Gemini are in your charts or not, I'm feeling like you may have quite a few oppositions in your synastry, right? Because I'm feeling that tug of war almost. I'm feeling like you've both got very strong wills. It could be that you're both trying to manifest each other, right? You're both going into that positive mindset, high vibe state. Let's manifest each other, right? So I feel like you're both in that place for some reason, but it does feel like this person has very deep feelings beneath the surface. Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel right now? Look, isn't that beautiful? The Ace of Cups and the Cauldron. There's love here, right? There is love. Page of Wands, Hanged Man. So if things have been stuck, have you been feeling like you've been hanging in limbo, waiting to hear from them? You will hear from them, right? You are going to manifest them, right? They may have been trying to manifest you, and there's been some kind of tug of war because you're both focused on detachment, trying to manifest the other person, right? But you're the one that's going to win here. You're going to win. So stay in your power, stay in your detached, high vibe state. This person is going to be the one that takes the leap if you are in no contact, right? This person loves you. This person feels bewitched by you, right? I feel like there's a strong, I don't know why I'm feeling a kind of family vibe, but it could be that Cancerian energy that I was feeling, right? There's deep, sweet feelings here. Tell us more, Spirit. Please clarify these energies. Just expect a powerful change, right? Whatever the difficulties have been or are, expect a powerful change. Things are going to shift up quite quickly. Spirit, how do they feel about my pile 4 viewer? Beautiful. 2 of Cups. You're on the same page, right? You do love each other. Whatever conflicts, disagreements, challenges, setbacks you've had in this connection, you're on the same page. You want the same thing. This person is very, very focused on you. Tell us more, Spirit, please. How do they feel right now about my pile 4 viewer? They want to talk, right? There is strong Gemini, Mercurial energy here. So communication is coming for anybody that has been waiting to hear from their person. Communication is coming. Stay in your power, right? You won't be waiting for much longer, right? But stay still. Stay still. Don't make a move. Stay detached. Stay in your power place. You don't need to be the one that takes action or makes any kind of move, right? You're just hang there. Just hang on in there, right? Stay in your power place. Spirit, how do they feel right now? 7 of Pentacles. Invested. They feel invested. They feel like they're at breaking point, or they almost will be at breaking point. This cauldron of emotions that they have been holding on to, perhaps for a wee while, secretly, not giving anything away. This wee cauldron is about to boil over, right? This person is at breaking point. How do they feel, Spirit, about my pile 4 viewer? That they want to talk. The Ace of Swords. Yes, they want to talk. Communication is definitely on the way for you if you're in no contact, right? We've got Virgo energy. Shy, beautiful Virgo energy. I feel like this person maybe journaling, maybe you've been journaling, right? I'm feeling that scripting, journaling, affirmations, positive self-talk energy. I feel like you've possibly both been doing this, right? Maybe Virgo season is going to be very significant, right? I feel like in around about a month from now, I mean, I don't feel like it's going to take that long to hear from this person. It feels like communication could be coming in really swiftly, right? Things are about to change very swiftly if you are in no contact. But it does feel like in around about a month or so from now, if you do get back together or whatever's happening here, it does feel like it's going to be significant, right? The next month to 5 weeks ahead is going to be very significant in this connection. But Virgo season also may be important. Tell us more, Spirit, please. How do they feel right now? They feel lucky, they feel positive, they feel enthusiastic, excited, they're in a high vibe, but they're also hiding perhaps all of these intense emotions. I was feeling Cancerian energy, there could be some Scorpio energy with that King of Cups here, but we do have intense hidden emotions which are about to boil over, right? This person definitely has their eyes firmly set on you. Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel about my pile 4 viewer right now? We've got double whammy. Sagittarius, shoot for the stars. Know what you're aiming for, right? Keep your focus, keep your vision, keep your aim, and keep your vibe high, and you stay in your power place. I feel Spirit want you to know that. We have first quarter moon facing those obstacles, whatever the obstacles, challenges, setbacks, delays, disagreements, conflict, interference has been. These are going to be faced and met head on. They're also going to be overcome, right? Overcoming challenges with sheer force of will and discipline and focus and intention, right? Obstacles are going to be overcome. This person's very determined, as I feel are you, very determined, right? Just keep your vision. Keep your vision is the message from Spirit here for some reason. Tell us more, Spirit. How are they feeling about my pile 4 viewer right now? Tender, sweet, beautiful, deep emotion, right? The energy of tenderness activates our capacity to open our hearts and approach the world and each other with gentleness and care. This person cares deeply for you. This person wants to hold you close to them. It feels like this person's quite clingy, but not in a horrible way, right? It feels like this person just wants to hold on to you, hug you, hold you close. This person wants to protect you. I'm feeling a protective type of energy here as well. Spirit, please tell us more. How do they feel right now about my pile for viewer? Family, blood circle, inner circle. I was feeling that kind of family vibe, the Cancer, Capricorn type energy I was feeling, right? I mean, the Cancer energy, the fourth house, the mother, Capricorn energy, the 10th house, the father, is, you know, it's got a family type vibe, right? This person feels very close to you, like they want you close to them. They may want to start a family. It's possible somebody watching this has already started a family with this person. Spirit, how do they feel right now? History, past happened. So you have a history with this person, right? You have a history with this person, or this person feels the past life, soul connection with you, right? A deep past soul connection with you. Spirit, please tell us more. How are they feeling right now? Then we'll get some message cards. How are they feeling about my pile for viewer right now, please? Repression. Repression is the state of hiding emotion in the wee deep cauldron, the wee deep Cancerian or Scorpionic cauldron of hidden emotions that's about to boil over, right? Hiding emotions or needs, preventing you from truly confronting your inner self. When repression appears, it reminds you to release emotions, face your true self through expression, right? That is what is going to happen here. So hold your vision. Spirit, how do they feel about my pile for viewer right now? Please tell us a wee bit more. I feel so attached to you, right? Definitely. How do they feel? Please, Spirit, I took you for granted. I didn't think you would leave. Spirit, how do they feel right now? I'm scared of your response, which may be why they've been hiding their feelings for you, letting them boil up until they boil over. No one compares to you. Let's enjoy life together. How do they feel about my pile for viewer right now? I can't stop thinking about you, coming out on top of Scorpio, obsessing, right? Tell us more, Spirit. How do they feel right now about my pile for viewer? How do they feel right now, please? Please tell us a wee bit more. How do they feel? Please trust me. This person wants your trust. This person wants you to feel like you can trust in them. I will fight for us. We do have that Five of Wands. Sometimes this is all that energy is about. Somebody who wants to fight for what they believe in, for what they want, right? You don't know what you've got until it's gone. Tell us more, Spirit, please. How do they feel right now about my pile for viewer? How do... Okay, these both want to come out. I can't stop this thing we started. I didn't feel worthy of you. So maybe this person's confidence took a knock. I can see clearly now, right? Ace of Swords, with the Magician starting us off crystal clear. This person can see clearly. They know how they feel, right? They know what they want. There's no doubt in this person's mind. I do feel like things are going to shift significantly. You've got the magic touch. So, Spirit want you to hold your vision. If you're in a no contact situation, you will be hearing from them. soon. So I hope this reading made sense. I hope it's been of some value. I wish you all the best.